How's it going, everybody? It's Stas here. So today I want to break down 3 stocks to buy now, one of which is breaking out. Actually, no, 2 of them are breaking out. One of them is very close to, and we'll talk about a bonus one later in the video, which is also super close to breaking out. And I also want to go over what's been going on as of late in the markets, what happened today so far on SPY and QQQ. So sit back, relax, take a sip of your coffee. You might as well go down below, get 2 stocks from WeBull as well. Those are valued up to $1,600. All you have to do is deposit $100 and you get your 2 free stocks. And again, those are linked down below. And let's get right into the video. So look, what I'm seeing right now on SPY and QQQ for that matter, it's really the same technical analysis that I'm looking at, or rather the same technicals that I'm looking at here. They're lining up pretty identically, if that's even a word. I don't even know, but you guys get it, right? QQQ, we're seeing a double top forming here on the 5-day 5-minute. We can see that right around 327, which is a bit worrisome, but we're also seeing a potential ascending triangle as well. Notice how, again, we're double topping potentially, but we're uptrending into that potential double top, right? We're making higher lows into that 327, 328 resistance, which if we end up breaking out, that would be the ascending triangle playing out. But on the flip side, if we fail at 327, which as of now we're trading at 325 despite being up 0.3% so far in the day. If we fail at 327, break the uptrend, we end up going down to test the lows maybe from yesterday. Let's say we break the lows from yesterday, and on QQQ that was at about 321. If we start getting back into the 3 teens, meaning 315, 318, that is not going to be good for the bulls whatsoever. In that case, the bears will be winning the fight, right? And on SPY, like I said, the technicals are identical for the most part, right? We're seeing a double top on SPY as well at about 417, 418, but we're also maintaining an uptrend. You guys can see it on the 10-day chart. It's trying to hold a higher low right now at about 414, 415, and it's succeeding. So as of now, look, if we end up breaking under the lows from yesterday, we start getting down to 410, 411, that is where the bears are going to gain steam. But the second SPY breaks 418, I think we're going to be off to the races. So it's too soon to tell right now. It really is. And the action so far today has been really choppy. So I'm going to put an alert at 418, and you guys can see on the intraday chart how choppy it's been. It's a pretty directionless day at this point in time, and I'm going to put an alert for QQQ at about, let's put it at 3. I already have one at 328, so we're going to leave it at that. So overall, yeah, I'm looking at the double top and the ascending triangle forming both on QQQ and SPY in the past couple of days. So let's now talk about some stocks. And by the way, the VIX is down a little bit. Gold and silver, they're pretty much at break even. So the markets are teeter-tottering right now and waiting for that direction. So let's break down some stocks right now that I'm looking at. Number 1, this is one that I own, and this one's breaking out today, guys. Tattooed Chef. Look at this, up almost 9% on the day. And I'm super pumped about this because this is one that I was buying on the dip. I continuously added more, and it's one of my stocks that I believe in for the long term, right? I started buying in the mid-20s, low 20s, went even heavier in the teens, and my most recent buy was in the 15s. So I was able to bring that cost down a bit, and now we're breaking out on news that we got today. And not to mention, before the news we got today, we got news that they were doing very well in their locations, extremely well in Target, right? They just got an earnings report recently, or the earnings came out recently, and the earnings were really good, right? And now we just got news that they're launching 2 vegetable products nationwide in Whole Foods, and these products are, I believe, the zucchini spirals, right? So the idea with those are, to mimic pasta. So maybe you do zucchini spirals with sauce, other vegetables, that's the idea there. And both of these are vegan, by the way, the products they're launching in Whole Foods nationwide. And the other product is a vegetable medley, if you want to call it that, right? It's 5 different green vegetables, I believe. Broccoli, I forget exactly what vegetables were included, but those are the 2 products that are being launched in Whole Foods nationwide. And this is great. I mean, this is great news. If you understand the Whole Foods market, people that go to Whole Foods, let's be honest, I don't go to Whole Foods. I'll put it out there. But people that go to Whole Foods, they spend money. And I'm not saying I'm some cheap idiot, which I'm a frugal guy. I'll put it at that. But people that go to Whole Foods, right? These people, they spend money. They spend money, and if they see the Tattooed Chef product, $4.99, $3.99, whatever they're going to list it at, they're going to buy that product, in my personal opinion. And if they're selling out in Targets, I think they're going to do very well in Whole Foods, as, again, that customer base, they're very health conscious. That's another thing worth mentioning. And they like to spend money. We'll just put it at that. So Tattooed Chef, technically speaking, is breaking out on this news. We're above both moving averages on the 4-hour chart. We broke out of the wedge as well here on the 4-hour chart. And I believe now that we're trading in the mid-19s, yeah, okay, we're a bit overbought. Maybe we pull back a bit, but overall, the trajectory I'm seeing here gets us to $22.50, right? $22, maybe above $20 at least, right? That's what I'm thinking here. And now we're at points where we haven't been at since the beginning of April, and I think if that high from the beginning of April breaks right around $20, that's going to be a straight shot to that 22 level that I'm talking about, 22.50, which was that high from back in the middle of March, right? So I think there's a lot of upside here in Tattooed Chef, not only as a long-term investment, which is what I'm in it, right? I'm in it for the long term. But you could also make money in the short term as a swing trade, in my opinion, from Tattooed Chef as well. And as always, guys, do your own research. Do your own due diligence. Don't buy or sell stocks based on my opinion. I'm just here telling you all what I'm doing, my analysis, and the news that came out literally this morning, today, right? And if you all are enjoying the video, make sure to smash that like button. That really helps me out here in the YouTube algorithm, and I do appreciate all you guys for doing that as always. So stock number 2, and as you all know at this point, retail stocks and the big stocks, retail giants, are reporting this week. Walmart reported this morning. The stock's up 2.3% right now. They did adjusted EPS of $1.69 versus $1.21 estimated, and revenue came in at $138.3 billion versus $131.95 billion estimated. So they beat EPS, they beat revenue, and comparable store sales grew 6% year over year, up 16% over the 2 years, right? So from this year, from last year to this year, they're up 6%, and from the past 2 years ago, the past 2 years to now, they're up 16%. So Walmart, I'd say their earnings were pretty solid. The stock is breaking out as of now. It took out the downtrend this morning on that spike. It got to about $144. Now it's trading in the low 142s. It's still in breakout territory, as it's now at levels it hasn't been at since the middle of February. So I believe in the short term, Walmart does have potential towards the high 140s. And if we do break the 147 level, which was resistance in the middle of February, that is where I believe Walmart could start testing levels such as 150, 155, which it really hasn't been at those levels ever since November. So a lot of these retail stocks, actually, no, that's not true. Not a lot of them. Some of them have been struggling since November. On the flip side, Target, on a side tangent here, has not been struggling. Home Depot has not been struggling either. Same with Lowe's. A lot of these have been doing well, but Walmart, it's just been struggling a bit. So I like the way we're seeing that change in trend for Walmart. Boeing is one that's almost there. Boeing, it's down about $50 from its high still, down about 20%. And shout out to the Discord chat. Shout out to the Discord chat, which is free down below. We get a bunch of free, obviously it's free like I just said, but we get a lot of call outs in the Discord chat. It's a great community in there. And, although we analyze stocks, many of you guys have such a big watch list, myself included. We analyze stocks all the time. Sometimes it's great to be in the Discord chat, or any Discord chat for that matter, to bounce ideas, right? And although I wasn't tracking, or rather I was tracking Boeing heavily, I kind of forgot about it, and I got it back in my head this morning from the Discord chat, so I'm very happy about that. And Boeing is up 1%, and I'm glad I'm seeing it now because it's not yet breaking out. It's still trading under the 180 SMA here, but it's peaking out of the 50 moving average, and we're about to test the overall downtrend that we're seeing on the hourly chart right around 230. And as of now, you guys can see we're struggling there a bit, but on the hourly chart, we're actually above both moving averages. So I think Boeing, there could be potential here, especially if we break 235. That is where I think it's fully going to break out. So I'm going to put an alert there. Then from there, I'm thinking it could go up to the mid 240s, giving it about 4 to 5% upside from where it is right now. So shout out to the Discord chat. I really like Boeing here, and we just need to wait and be patient for that breakout. So if you guys stuck till the end, let me know in the comments. Say stuck till the end or something like that. And now let's talk about Palantir, PLTR. This one is also breaking out. And I feel like ever since, well, it's almost breaking out. It's kind of halfway there, right? And I feel like ever since they reported earnings, the stock dumped a bit. It got to 16, but they reported earnings that were pretty solid. From my understanding, their guidance was up as well, so guidance was looking good. And now we're finally getting a shift in the trend, I'd say. At least we're halfway there, like I said. Today, Palantir is up 4.5%. And the reason why I'm saying we're halfway there is because, yeah, we are above the 50 SMA, right, on this 4-hour chart. And we're above the overall downtrend of the descending triangle, but we're still under the 180 SMA, which is going to test at about $22 to $22.50. And that is where, if we break that and we start testing levels from back in the middle of April at $25, we start breaking those levels, that is where I think we're fully going to break out. And the truth is, again, we're halfway there, but we're just not fully there yet. So be mindful of that, guys. And I believe, if we end up breaking out mid-20s, it's going to go higher. So I'm going to put an alert on Palantir at about, let's say, $22.50. And this is one that I don't own as a long-term investment, but I'd consider it as a trade. Again, if we end up breaking 23 and start heading towards those mid-20s, high 20s. So overall, guys, those are a bunch of stocks I'm looking at. My thoughts on the market as of right now. And I'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know down below in the comments. If you all enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and make sure to turn on the notification bell so you're notified every time I do make a video. Don't forget to also get those 2 free stocks from WeBull. Those are linked down below. All you have to do is deposit $100 and you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600. You could also check out my Patreon if you want my real-time buy and sell alerts, call outs. I do a morning video every single day there as well. And if you want more access to me throughout the day, the best way to do it, or have that rather, is on Patreon. And I do all my trades, or I talk about all my trades and options moves I'm looking to make on there as well. So check that out. It's linked down below, or you can go to patreon.com/DasserFest. I'll see you all there. Thanks for tuning in. As always, stay safe out there. Keep crushing the markets, guys. Peace out.